The Friends of OCM Scholarship is underway. 6 finalists have been chosen, and they will be coming in to Oshkosh today to interview and tell us why they deserve to be called the Student Athlete of the Year. We've got our second finalist here today. She's a senior at Lourdes Academy, varsity athlete in cross country, basketball, and track, 4.0 GPA, and second in her class. I'd like to introduce to you Maddy Reed. Thank you so much for coming in today, Maddy.
Thanks for having me.
And we also have your coach, Allison Fenton, here. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you, Emily, for having us.
Maddy, first off, do you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been involved in all these sports, 3 sports?
Yeah, I've played basketball for, since like 3rd grade, I think, and I've been watching my older sisters been playing, and I've always just loved it. And then I started cross country actually my sophomore year, and I really enjoy running. And then for track, I've been doing it for 4 years.
Okay, so all 4 years of high school.
Yep.
Great. So you're in your basketball season currently, and we've got your basketball coach with you here today, Coach Fett. Can you tell us, Allison, what's it like working with Maddy on the court?
She's a special kid. We're very lucky. We knew when she came in, watching her through her middle school years, that she was going to develop into a wonderful athlete. We just didn't realize what a wonderful person, leader, member of the community we'd be getting, along with a great athlete. And so she's a relentless type of player. She loves to put her best effort forward every day, and she likes to make her teammates better. And she has such a competitive drive, and so you can see that obviously in the classroom with how well she does in her academics as well.
Definitely. And Maddy, in your application, you described something that happened, an experience you went through that really changed your whole life and your outlook on life. Can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. 2 years ago now, I was actually hit in the face during a basketball game, and we just thought like, oh, maybe a concussion, but it actually ended up I had to have eye surgery because I just couldn't see very well, and it really my outlook on life changed because I realized I didn't take anything for granted anymore. I had to take some time off basketball and off all sports, and I really just realized how blessed I was to be able to participate in all those.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly, you said, I think it was that you lost eyesight in one of your eyes. What was it like going through that, and what kept you motivated throughout that whole process?
Definitely my teammates kept me motivated. It was just 2 months, but they were there through every step of the way. They would visit me when I was in the hospital, and they just wanted me back as soon as possible.
And I think it's just huge having that support system.
Yes, definitely.
So, Coach Fett, you've seen Maddy change and progress, like you said. Can you describe to us a little more, too, what it's like working with Maddy, not only on the court, but off the court?
Sure. She has transitioned herself from when she came in, she kind of had her back to the basket. She was a post player, for those that maybe don't understand basketball lingo. And she has progressively worked her way out into a position where she can play a guard for us right now. She can bring up the ball as a point guard, post up, and do anything in between. And so her ability to progress each year has been just tremendous. On the basketball floor, she has had so many accolades. I don't even know where to go into, but her junior year, she hit her 1,000th point. It's a pretty big accomplishment, and so she has her entire senior year to kind of shatter records and really set some milestones for other Lady Knights that come through. Off the court, though, Emily, she's one in a million. She has a servant's heart. She constantly serves our community in many ways, and she's very humble, so she probably won't talk a lot about this, but we do a Christmas outreach program, and Maddy heads that up and helps her teammates get together, and we buy presents for families in need in our area and in our system. We do some stuff with Clarity Care to involve them in our daily interactions with basketball. And we also do a Think Pink event, and she's been a part of raising over $22,000 for both of our Aurora and Mercy Medical hospitals. She's been a part of all that and really at the forefront of it. So she's a servant's heart.
Yes, Maddy, you're a busy girl. You have a really impressive resume. 4.0 GPA and varsity 3 sports. How do you make that all work? How do you juggle it all and find so much success in both your sports and non-sports?
Well, it's definitely time management. I go to practice right after school, come home, eat dinner, then just homework for the rest of the nights. But it's really It's really been great. Like my team, we're all focused during practice, so we get in, get the job done, and then like for community service wise, definitely just having everyone working together, it really helps.
Great, and just having that dedication, it sounds like,
Yes.
to continuously stay on that schedule. It's got to be hard.
It was in the beginning. Once you're on the once you get on that kind of schedule, though, it's become easier.
Yes, and I know your coach kind of described some of the community involvement that you have in volunteer work. What are some of the things you're doing right now, currently?
Right now, we're doing the Christmas outreach,
Okay.
and so we raised a bunch of money, and we went shopping, which was a lot of fun for the families and picking out clothes for them. And then delivering it is the best part, though. Seeing the kids open the presents, it's really great.
And that's with your team that
Yes,
you do
that's with the
this?
basketball team.
Okay, and also in your application, I saw that you do volunteer at the day-by-day warming shelter. Is that correct?
Yeah, for Youth Leadership Oshkosh, I volunteered there, and we actually served a meal, and it was great to meet the people and all the volunteers that worked there.
And so you were involved with Youth Leadership Oshkosh. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I really enjoyed that program. It was so much fun. We got to tour around different businesses in Oshkosh, and really I got to know the community well.
Excellent. So you're a senior. You're going to be graduating pretty
Yep.
soon here. What are your plans after high school?
I'm planning to go to Hillsdale College. It's in Michigan, and play basketball there and study possibly biochemistry. That's what I'm thinking, and minoring in Spanish.
Okay, great. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but what's your dream job? Where do you hope to see yourself?
I just something probably the biochemistry related. I enjoy doing lab work in chemistry right now, and so possibly working in a chemistry lab.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like you have all kinds of awesome goals, and I'm sure you won't have any trouble reaching any of those. And for you being here today, we do have a certificate of achievement for you on being one of our Student Athlete Scholarship finalists. So I'd like to present that to you and congratulate you.
Thank you.
So thanks again so much for coming in. And I guess, Coach Fett, if you want to close out, is there any words of advice for Maddy that you have after high school?
Well, she's a special kid. And oftentimes, you fill kids' shoes because you just do. This one will be the toughest of all thus far in my 7 years of coaching, to fill shoes as a young woman as well as a player. So we're proud, and we know she'll represent our community and the Lourdes Academy community extremely well next year. And so we're not done yet, though. We have some work to do here
Still
between
got a
now and
little bit
March.
of time.
Yes.
So
You bet. Thank
you
you.
both again
Thank
for
you.
coming in.